Good morning, students. Today we will discuss the phylum Platyhelminthes. The first slide showing the various specimens, the tapeworm, planaria, fasciola, bipallium. One thing is clear, the animals of the phylum Platyhelminthes are dorso-ventrally flattened. Their upper and dorsal and the lower ventral body surfaces are flat, and that's why they are commonly called as flatworms. Myself BALRAM SAIN, Assistant Professor in Zoology, Government Dunga College, Bikaner. Platyhelminthes. The word Platyhelminthes is derived from a Greek word platys meaning flat, helminths means worm. That means they are commonly called as flatworms also. Now we will discuss the general characteristic features of phylum Platyhelminthes. First, the habit and habitat. These are mostly endoparasites as they live inside the body of other animals including human beings and thrive nutrition as well as shelter from them. Example, fasciola, commonly called liver fluke, lives in the liver and bile ducts of higher animal, that is vertebrates. Example, sheep, dog, man, etc. Some flatworms are free-living. These free-living flatworms are mainly aquatic, that is marine or freshwater. Some forms are terrestrial also. Dugacia is a freshwater flatworm which lives in the freshwater ponds, lakes and streams. If we talk about the body symmetry, these are bilaterally symmetrical animals as their body can be divided into identical left and right halves by a vertical plane as shown in the picture. This vertical plane passes through the central axis of the body, dividing the organism into two equal parts. Level of organization. Organ level of body organization is seen in these animals, and they are the first animals to have reached the organ level of body organization. Body cells aggregated to form tissues and tissues organized to form organs. Some organ systems are also present in them. If we talk about the germ layers, they are triploblastic. That means their body structures are derived from three embryonic germ layers: ectoderm, mesoderm and endoderm. Coelom. These are acoelomate animals. Although they are triploblastic animals bearing mesoderm, but coelom is lacking in them, hence flatworms are acoelomate. Body form. Flatworms, as discussed in the first slide, they have a dorso-ventrally flattened body. Skeleton. Exoskeleton and endoskeleton are completely absent in these animals. However, hooks, spines, suckers, that is in the parasitic forms, teeth or thorns may be present which act as adhesive organs. Respiratory and circulatory system are absent in the animals of the phylum Platyhelminthes. If we talk about the digestive tract in Platyhelminthes has only a single opening to the outside of the body that serves both as mouth and anus, hence it is incomplete. Digestive tract is absent in tapeworms. Parasitic flatworms. They have special adaptations in their body to obtain nutrition from their host, which are discussed in the following topics one by one. First one is hooks. Hooks are the adhesive structures which help the worm to attach to the internal body layers of the host. Hence, hooks act as the organs of attachment present in tinea. Suckers. These help in the addition as well as ingestion of food. Suckers act as the suctorial organs which help in sucking the food from the body of the host. These are also present in tinea as well as fasciola. Direct absorption of food through body surface. As they have a flat body, so some of them are able to absorb the nutrients directly through the body surface. They are the endoparasites which live inside other living animals, and the soluble food materials directly diffuse through their body surface. This is also seen in tinea. Thick tegument. The body is externally covered with a thick tegument, a protective layer that protects the parasitic worms from the digestive juices of the host. If we discuss about the excretion and osmoregulation, the removal of waste products of metabolism like ammonia and other non-useful materials is called excretion, and the regulation of the amount of fluid, water in the body is called osmoregulations. For excretion, flame cells are present in the Platyhelminthes. This is the structure. Now we will discuss about the flame cell. Flame cells are the specialized cells of Platyhelminthes which help in the excretion as well as osmoregulation. As shown in the figure is the flame cells. These are usually of irregular shape which send out the pseudopodial processes into the surrounding tissues. These are the pseudopodial processes. Each flame cell has an intracellular lumen. This is the intracellular lumen or cavity in which have a few long cilia. These are the cilia, each arising from a basal granule situated in the cytoplasm. And these are the basal granules from which the cilia arise. In the living flatworms, these cilia vibrate like the flickering of a flame. That's why giving rise to a flame-like appearance of vibrating cilia gives the name flame cells. If we talk about the nervous system is of primitive type. The main nervous system consists of a pair of cerebral ganglion or brain and 1 to 3 pairs of longitudinal nerve cords. These are the longitudinal nerve cords connected to each other by transverse commissures. This type of nervous system is called ladder-like nervous system, या अपन कहें सीढ़ी नुमा संरचना. So the nervous system is of primitive type. If we talk about the reproduction, the flatworms are hermaphrodite except cystosoma. They mainly reproduce sexually by producing sperms and ova. However, some forms reproduce asexually also. For example, planaria. It reproduces by transverse binary fission. Fertilization. The fertilization is of internal type in the flatworms. Development. It is usually indirect with a complicated life cycle involving many larval stages and more than one host. Regeneration. The ability of an organism to replace its lost or damaged part, or the ability to develop a complete and normal individual from a part of the body is called regeneration. Some flatworm possesses a tremendous power of regeneration. If these animals are cut across into 2 or 3 or more parts, each cut part can regenerate into a complete and normal individual. The best example is planaria. It shows a high regeneration power. Thanks a lot for paying the attention. In the upcoming videos, we will discuss about the classification of phylum Platyhelminthes. Thanks a lot.